guys, it's Chelsea back with another video. Today it's going to be, like I promised, a review of Star, the show that I'm very into, and it's about this girl group who wins this music festival called Atlanta's Next Best. And so the first season was all about them winning Atlanta's Next Best, preparing for that, and doing the different shows that led up to that and doing the different practices. So this season has been about, so far, there's already been 10 episodes, and the last episode that came on last weekend was the mid-season premiere, because they cut it in the middle of the season. They do a fall premiere and a spring premiere, and then they do over the total of the season. I believe it's like 22 or 18 episodes. So this is the first season. This is the first episode out of the spring part of the season. And so what I'm going to talk about today is all the questions that were answered from the fall season finale. So all of you guys are probably wondering what happened to Cotton. So Cotton's actually okay. Cotton actually, what she did was she faked being unresponsive so that Omari can let go of her, so that she would be able to go outside if he were to do anything. So whenever the fire happened, we don't know if Omari did it, but I honestly think he did it because, who else? Who else did it? So when Omari did it, Cotton was sitting in the tub, and I guess whenever she felt like he was gone, she got up and ran outside as soon as she could and called 911. So we see that scene closer to the end of the episode. We find out that Cotton was able to run out, but it was answered within like the first 5 seconds that Cotton was there. And another thing that happens, we thought Cotton was dead, but actually it takes a twist and Karen is dead, or so we know she's dead. And that is Simone's boo thing, whatever you want to call her, because as you know, Star doesn't like labels, and Simone isn't really sure of what to label her as, or how to label herself, per se. And then another thing that happened in this episode that was like, yo, what is happening right now? We gotta had me on the edge of my seat was unexpectedly Carlotta's mom and sister show up. And of course, Miss Lil Patty gotta support her patty pies and try and get Cotton to go down and get one of her patty pies with her, because Cotton is the reason why Carlotta's mom and sister show up. And so at first, it's not Sue. They don't really get together because Cotton's mom, what do I want to say Cotton's mom? Carlotta's mom and her sister Cassie just are not seeming to get along so far. And they're like, Carlotta's like, why are you here? I don't want you here. Like, go home. And they don't seem to get that. So, because Cotton wants them to protect her from Omari. But at this point, we don't know that yet. It doesn't come out to the end of the episode where we know that, okay, Grandma and Auntie is going to protect Cotton because Cotton's afraid that something bad is going to happen to either Carlotta or her, or even worse to Star, maybe Simone or Alex or somebody closer to her. And another big aha moment, or like a moment where it was like, okay, what's going on? Like, we need to get things together, was that Gigi decides to do Take 3 a favor in order to get them radio plays, their song radio plays. This is for Imagine, their song. And what Gigi decides to do, they get together, and she's like, she gets together with Ryan, who plays Alex, and they get together and she's like, oh, I have this idea. You guys want radio play? Hop on my song, and then I can direct all of the live stream in the feedback, the fans to your track. So that way Imagination can get more plays. She's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Um, at first she was like a little bit skeptical, but then afterwards she's like, yeah, it's a good idea. So she ends up doing that, and they bring up the idea. They start practicing the song and everything. The day comes for them to practice the song, and Alex finds out Gigi stole music from somebody else, and Alex is not down with it. And Star's like, yeah, yeah, let's go with it, let's go with it. There's no big deal. And Alex is sitting there like, and Simone's sitting there like, and Alex is like, I'm not having this. I'm not about to play on a dirty track, as she calls it. And so basically, what she does is she goes up to Gigi while she's with company and just blasts Gigi for stealing somebody else's track. She's like, I'm not about to hop on no track, and I'm not about to have the rest of our group hop on no track that I know is a dirty track and has stolen lyrics. And so the questions that pop through my head is, how's that going to affect Alex and Gigi's relationship? Because Alex and Gigi were like, you know, they were on the same label, and they were pretty much like, not really best of friends, but like they were like, they were starting to hit it off, and I'm like, okay, this is supposed to be somebody you're cool with, and now all of a sudden you call her out for a dirty track, which I would have did the same thing, but you know, not everybody wants to be called out on what they do, and they claim that the music industry is cutthroat, so you got to do what you got to do to get what you want, which I don't think it should work like that, but it's the music industry. Nothing works the way you want it to. And then another moment that was like, I don't really know, like, what's going on. Why did that just happen? Like, this person really just do this? Was when her Carlotta's mom comes up in the shop and she's trying to help her clean up and stuff, and she goes, "Oh, you don't have swag." And she's like, "Why do you wear these wigs? They don't show your hair. You have nice pretty hair. Why do you wear these wigs?" And then she's pretty much trying to tell Carlotta that she's not a good mom because she doesn't talk to Cotton like she used to. And Carlotta's looking like, what? And then all of a sudden, Carlotta was like, "Oh, I'm a better mother than you ever were to me." And Mama just slaps her out of nowhere, like, literally just pop. You could hear it, like, backhand her. And I'm like, did she really just do that? And then I was like, oh my goodness, why would she do that? Why would she do that? And part of this also other moment, part of it's pretty much another moment, but like also not another moment, which was when Simone called out Noah for trying to want to be with Alex and Star at the same time. And she literally just says, "Men are trash." And I'm like, yeah, Simone, all men are trash. Not really, but it really shows like, it really bothered me that the fact that Noah was like, yeah, I'm down, I want to be with Star, but at the same time he's like, okay, I'm feeling Alex. And Star and Noah were around, like, they were a thing before anybody knew they were a thing. They were a thing for like a while. And for him to like lead Star up until like the moments of the showcase, for him to lead Star on, like, yeah, we're cool, we're a thing, this, that, and the other, and then also want to have a thing with Alex. It's like, dude, like, pick one and choose one, like, and like they're friends, they're gonna at least tell each other that, that's just gonna cause drama because, you know, Alex is, doing duets with Noah, and Noah's deciding he wants to kiss her. Noah has Noah knowing that Alex has a boyfriend, and I'm like, that's just cruel intention with Alex and her boyfriend, which Alex is now officially over. I know you guys are crying. Team Alex, you guys are crying out there. And that's causing tension with not only Derek, but also with Star, because Star was like, I'm there first, what's going on? This is supposed to be my girl, like, she's not supposed to be taking my man from me. And so now the things that I want to ask you guys is to comment down below what you guys think of this episode. Anything that I missed that was like an aha moment, comment that as well. And tell me part of why that was like a favorite moment or a moment that like stuck out to you, like, what, did that really just happen? One of those kind of moments. And then also comment down any questions you think you have for the next episode. So this is me signing out, and see you guys later.